All right, what do we have here? Clashes in London as 110,000 people join a far-right rally against immigration. I believe this was in the UK, right? Another dumbass like anti-immigration sort of like protest. What's this? It's a lot of people. Video has no sound. Thank you. Is there a lot of fucking immigration that's even going on right now in the United Kingdom? What's their current fucking immigration rate? Like, has there been a bunch of people coming in or something? Like, doesn't London have like not London, but the UK have one of the lower immigration rates in the in Europe? Well, they were in Europe. Yeah, and there was the anti-racists who decided to come out. So that's cool. Great. I do believe that Elon Musk even spoke at this rally. Hey, Elon, I thought you were a big fan of those H-1B visas and fucking migrants. I mean, only if you can exploit them for cheap labor. So more than 110,000 people protesting against immigration have marched through the United Kingdom's capital of London in one of the country's biggest right-wing demonstrations, with some protesters clashing with police and wounding at least 26 officers. When I keep saying that the right wing is inherently violent, they are. Violence at the Unite the Kingdom march on Saturday came as police tried to keep right wing protesters apart from a group of 5,000 rival demonstrators gathered at Whitehall in central London. Who wants to make a bet that police within America would just let the fucking clash happen, and somehow the 5,000 rival demonstrators end up winning against all the like stupid dipshit fascists or something? That'd be really, really funny. But nah, that wouldn't fucking happen. London's Metropolitan Police march, organized by anti-immigrant activist Tommy Robinson. Uh, by the way, that's not his like actual name. Tommy Robinson is not his real name. Let's see. Draw Tommy Robinson actual name. Stefan Christopher Yaxley Lennon. Why? You don't like you don't like your fucking goddamn name? What, you don't think it's fucking Saxon enough or British enough or something? Why is your fucking name Tommy Robinson, Tommy? That's a little weird. Maybe we should just call him Stefan Christopher. You know, maybe that's more appropriate for this complete dipshit. That drew an estimated 110 to 150,000 people, far surpassing expectations. Police force said officers faced unacceptable violence from some of the protesters, that four of them sustained serious injuries. Hey guys, wait, what? I thought this was the fucking ideology that inherently loved the police. So what happened? I thought you guys loved police. You just want to do random fucking violence because, again, the ideology, as I've said before with the right, it's inherently fucking violent. Among them, broken teeth, a possible broken nose, concussion, prolapsed discs, and head injury. There's no doubt that many came to exercise the lawful rights to protest, but there were those who came with the intent on violence. Assistant Commissioner Matt Twist said in a statement, they confronted officers engaged in physical and verbal abuse and making a determined effort to breach cordons in place to keep everyone safe. These 25 people were arrested over the violence, was said, describing the detentions as just the start. We are identifying those who are involved in the disorder, and they expect to face robust police action in the coming weeks. Secretary of State for the Home Department, Shabana Mahmood, also condemned those who attacked and injured police officers. Robinson's latest Unite the Kingdom march comes at the tail end of a highly charged summer in the UK that featured several protests staged outside hotels housing asylum seekers in England. How many fucking goddamn asylum seekers are there even in England? Like, is it even that many of them? Like, I'm curious. How many asylum seekers in UK 2025? Are there even that many of them not available? The year ending June 2025, 110,000 people, about 100, let's say 112,000 people claims seeking asylum, representing a record high. I wonder why this might be the case. Could it be because they're getting kicked out of other places? Curious. Asylum seekers in hotels, about 32,000 of them are in hotels. Small boat arrivals. By the way, this is exactly what you're supposed to do, is like put them in a place like hotels while their claims get processed. But again, the thing with the right wing is that they don't want any fucking claims to be processed whatsoever because they just want a white ethno state. So that's pretty much all there is to expect. Following the arrest of an Ethiopian man who was later convicted for sexually assaulting a 14-year-old in a London suburb, a demonstrator carried the Union flag of the UK and the red, white, and St. George's Cross of England, while others brought those of the United States and Israel. Of course. Well, I wonder why they're bringing shit from the United States and fucking Israel to this ostensibly UK far-right rally. I wonder. Some wore MAGA hats of the president, chanted slogans of Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and carried placards saying "Send them home." Robinson, whose name is Stefan Yaxley Lenin, and is known for his anti-immigrant and anti-Muslim views. By the way, when he was defending his hate speech in fucking court, you want to know what he did? He perjured himself multiple times and just lied on the fucking stand. So, again, all of his fucking the bullshit that he says is typically a fucking lie. So, whatever. Called the march a show of patriotic unity, like nothing seen before. Totally. Spark of cultural revolution, this is our moment. He built the march as a demonstration for free speech, British heritage, and culture. Yeah, British heritage and culture. Basically conquering half the world for their fucking spices and using, like, none of them in their fucking dog shit fucking cuisine. Very, very cool. And pumped up the crowd with claims that migrants had more rights in court than the British public, the people that built this nation. If we're talking about fucking people making asylum claims, that's something that you adhere to by fucking international law. And that's what the UK does. Like, spare me it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they don't have any more or less rights than a fucking citizen. Just because they're claiming asylum rights, you fucking moron. Like, that is an international sort of right that anyone can fucking claim. If your dumbass ended up in fucking China for, I don't know, political prosecution or whatever, and you decide to claim asylum in China, they would have to process your fucking claim in their fucking court system because they are adherent to fucking international law, you fucking moron. Other speakers at Robinson's event included, Elon Musk. I wonder why Elon Musk is talking about this. Again, like, I thought Elon was a big fan of H-1B visas and migrants coming in. Curious. Joined in via video link, French far-right politician Eric Zemmour, and Peter Brystron, whatever, of the anti-immigrant Alternative for Germany party. Wonder why the AFD is saying there. Very interesting. There's something beautiful about being British. And what I see happening here is a destruction of Britain. Initially a slow erosion, but rapidly increasing erosion of Britain with massive uncontrolled migration. Yeah, a bunch of people are claiming asylum, you fucking morons. What the fuck are you talking about? That is something people adhere to via international law. Anyone can claim asylum. There's not just random giant migrant waves being brought to by Britain for, like, no random fucking reason, Musk. What are you talking about, bro? It's complete nonsense, dude. Zemmour reiterated the far-right white nationalist so-called Great Replacement conspiracy theory, which claims that white Europeans are being deliberately supplanted with non-white immigrants. Obviously, no evidence of that whatsoever. Several speakers also paid tribute to the slain U.S. conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was remembered in a moment of silence, followed by a bagpiper playing Amazing Grace. Very, very cool. Another one was jubilant about the turnout. Can't believe it. I knew I needed to be here. We need to be heard. Again, it's like a bunch of people are claiming asylum, which is their right by international law. If one person is claiming asylum, guess what? The fucking goddamn state's going to do. They're going to house those potential migrants in like hotels and differing sort of like holding positions and places while their claims get fucking processed. This is just normal fucking procedure. There's not, like, again, a bunch of fucking people are migrating and leaving their fucking goddamn countries because of general political instability that's going on. Isn't there like a civil war currently that's happening within Ethiopia, and they're bringing up a bunch of fucking tensions within Ethiopia? So it makes sense that a bunch of people might be leaving Ethiopia. And whoa, let's not even mention about all the stuff that's happening in Sudan, in fucking Congo. Obviously, well, there's not as many people migrating from fucking Syria anymore, but there's a bunch of instability going on within different African countries. So it makes sense a bunch of people are going to fucking migrate from there to other fucking places. This is a consistent pattern that happens. Silly. Experts said the rally marked one of the UK's biggest white ring demonstration in modern times. Joe Mullall, the director of research for anti-racism charity Hope Not Hate, told BBC it was probably the largest far-right demonstration ever in Britain. Giorgio Samaras, assistant public policy professor at King's College London, said it showed that multiple factions from the far right as well as newcomers had converged in London. At the counter-protest organized by the Stand Up to Racism campaign group and attended by left-wing lawmakers Zara Sultana and Diane Abbott, the crowd held signs saying "Refugees welcome" and "Smash the far right," and shouted "Stand up, fight back." Abbott accused Robinson and his allies for spreading nonsense and dangerous lies about that asylum seekers were a threat. Again, like, yeah, dude, the random fucking migrants that are fleeing instability in their own fucking goddamn countries are coming to Britain with the express purpose of replacing white fucking Europeans. Also, listen, Tommy, I thought you wanted to separate from the fucking European Union. I thought you guys hated fucking Europe or some shit. And you were for fucking Brexit. That's a little interesting that you guys keep claiming that you're fucking Europeans, even though ostensibly speaking, you guys are not a part of Europe anymore. It's complete nonsense. We needed to be in solidarity with asylum seekers. We need to show that we are united. Ben Hetchen, a teacher who attended the protest, said he was worried about the hate that is dividing us. He told Reuters, "The more that we welcome people, the stronger we are as a country." The Stand Up Racism campaign group posted on Twitter that its protesters had also been attacked by Robinson's followers. Of course, because the right wing are inherently fucking violent, and they will attack literally anyone who they perceive as a political enemy. What is this? Whoa, throwing punches? Interesting. I saw that, you little fucking freak, throwing a punch there at a fucking counter-protester. Very, very cool. Police said they deployed 1,600 officers to keep the rival rallies apart. Ed Davey, leader of the UK centrist Liberal Democrats, meanwhile, took to social media to criticize Musk and the violence sees happened. These far-right thugs do not speak for Britain. The march comes as the far-right anti-immigrant Reform UK party established itself as a significant political force. Yeah, because the Tories are dog shit, and also the Labour Party is also fucking dog shit, giving an avenue for the Reform UK and Nigel fucking Farage to be leading in the fucking goddamn polls because of just how ridiculously ineffective the austerity politics that the UK has been consistently pushing for. Like, it's complete fucking nonsense. Recent polls saying it would be the UK's largest political party if a general election were held now. Reform UK kept its distance from Robinson, who has several criminal convictions for assault and mortgage fraud. That's kind of interesting that even Reform UK is keeping its distance from this complete, utter fucking freak. Very, very cool. Oh, 1000% Boy Meets Mini. Yeah. Like, they do have an aging population, predominantly of, a bunch of pensioners that seemingly the entirety of the political class within Britain has to bend over fucking backwards, literally choking out any potential movement for young people to be able to, come onto their own within the economy of Britain. And people are generally fucking wondering why Britain is in, like, the dying, decrepit state as it is, because they have to, like, bend over backwards to capitulate to these stupid, dumb, fucking old white people who just sit on their ass, fucking, looking at the television, looking at the fucking telly, eating the fucking goddamn equivalent to Fox News and becoming, like, the most dumbass, schizophrenic fucking racists on the fucking planet. Complete utter nonsense. Even Jeremy Corbyn has, capitulated to the fucking stupid, dumb fucking proclivities of the pensioners. Like, complete fucking nonsense. Robinson, who founded the Nationalist and Anti-Islam English Defense League, has planned a Unite the Kingdom rally last October, but could not attend it after being jailed for contempt of court after violating a 2021 High Court order barring him from repeating libelous allegations against a Syrian refugee who successfully sued him. Yep, that's one of the reasons why he went to fucking jail. Very, very cool. While the crowd attending the Unite the Kingdom rally was large, it fell short of one of the biggest pro-Palestinian marches, which drew an estimated 300,000 people in November 2023. It really shows you how these people are they are a very loud, very annoying minority, broadly speaking. Even in the general sort of like far-right cultural moment that we find ourselves under. Like, it shows you how this is a minority of fucking people and how this is a minority position. But unfortunately, they're gaining prominence because of the fact of, well, liberal austerity politics is collapsing in on itself, and these sort of like moderate centrist, like the conservatives are also, well, again, being weakened further and fucking further because their inherent political and economic ideologies are currently collapsing in on themselves. The number of arrests at Saturday's rally also contrasted sharply with the 890 people detained at the previous week's Palestine Action protest. Yup, again, because for whatever reason, these dumbass morons within Britain labeled Palestine Action as a fucking terrorist organization for the crime of spraying some fucking paint on some airplanes, for fuck's sake. Complete fucking nonsense. Were protesters holding up placards calling for the UK's ban on the group to be lifted and for a stop to the genocide in Gaza. I demonstrated peacefully. What's this video? Whoa, as expected, Elon Musk is like a little fucking Nazi freak who is just willing to capitulate to the fucking goddamn far right because he himself is a far right loser who's just mad about the fact that he can't get bitches on his dick anymore. Complete nonsense. You know, maybe he shouldn't have lied in court about the stuff that he did to a fucking Syrian refugee. Then he wouldn't have been in jail. But of course, Elon Musk is gonna fucking support that because he's just a complete fucking far-right freak. What else is there to really say? So yeah, as expected, the fucking far-right are all inherently violent losers and weirdos and are just a fucking incredibly loud minority who just want to fucking kill people and have the support of Elon Musk that, again, let's not fucking forget, like, did a fucking Nazi fucking salute at the fucking goddamn president's fucking inauguration celebration. One of the largest fucking stages. And he did a Nazi fucking salute. So fucking spare me it, dude. Like, whoa. Like, this complete fascistic little Nazi freak, Elon Musk, is supporting, just like how he supported the AFD, is also supporting every other far-right movement that exists within the UK, within Europe, because, again, he's a fascist little freak who just wants people to fucking suffer, and people who he perceives as his political enemies to also fucking suffer. Because, again, it's like I've said before, it's an incredibly loud, annoying fucking minority that has been allowed to rise up and gain more and more prominence because of the fact that the UK is a dying fucking country led by nothing but austerity fucking politics. Like I've said before, the UK is just London in a fucking goddamn trench coat and has to capitulate to all the dumb fucking stupid pensioners who are all about to die and are currently bleeding the goddamn fucking country dry for, well, a lot of the more younger people who are trying to come up and be able to have successful fucking careers. So, again, I don't know. The UK is rotting in the bed that it made for itself. And Elon Musk just is a far-right fucking freak who just wants to make more people suffer. Same with fucking Tommy Robinson, who has lied multiple times in fucking court and goddamn got fucking jailed for it. So as far as I'm concerned, cope, seethe, mauled, you fucking far-right losers. Like, you're not popular. Nobody fucking likes you. You're an incredibly loud, annoying minority. And, you may have a slight fucking moment of prominence, but trust me, history will not remember any of you kindly, and will remember this fucking moment as a stain in its fucking history. Don't think there's really much else to say besides that.